Okay, so today I would like to talk about some of the things that I am bringing to the hospital. I did a little bit of research about what's going to be happening while I'm there during the process of chemo, when I actually get the stem cells and the actual recovery process. So I decided to pack my bags with a number of items, and that's what this video is about. So the first thing is sweatpants. I decided to buy a few pairs of, let's say, dark sweatpants. Normally I wear black slacks, but I wanted something that I could be comfortable in. And also, like, if I'm tired and I just can't, I don't want to have to switch out of slacks into pajamas, I can get away with something that looks formal, right? These are nice and black, and it has like that formality to it, but it wouldn't ruin my pants if I'm wearing them. If I decide, like, in a moment I'm just tired and I just want to lay down. So I got myself some black sweatpants. I also did some research. I understand that I'm going to be getting a port. A port is basically like a way for them to give you blood, give you the stem cells, and give you the chemo, etc., directly to your heart. So that becomes like something that bulges, it protrudes from your chest, and you don't have to, let's say, pick up your shirt or pull down your shirt every single time or take off your shirt. You don't want to. You don't necessarily expose yourself any more than you need to. So there's a company, I found this on Amazon. They make chemo shirts. That's what it's called. It's called a chemo shirt. And I got this one in black. This shirt basically it looks just like a regular shirt when I wear it, but there are zippers on the side. And the zippers give access to the port for the nurse without you having to take off your whole shirt or expose any more than you need to. And it has zippers on both sides, so you can access wherever your port is on your chest. So I got one of these in black, and I also got one in gray. And I found these on Amazon. They're not cheap. They're like $40 a shirt, very expensive. But I figured that for my comfort, and so I have to, like, again, pick off my shirt the whole time, it would just be easier just to unzip just that little zipper, and it makes it easier for everyone. Maybe it's worth some money. I also, baby wipes, hypoallergenic and fragrance free. These are fragrance free. From what I understand, I'm probably going to be experiencing having a lot of diarrhea and maybe nausea, and it could be that baby wipes will hopefully take care of both. I'm not necessarily going to always take a shower anytime I experience anything, but this might make the cleanup a little bit easier. Okay, also, I'm going to be in the hospital for like a good solid month. I think it's like a week of chemo and then like 3 weeks of them monitoring me to make sure that my neutrophils are up and the stem cells are taken to my body. So what am I doing all day? I don't want to lay in bed and just listen to music or watch TV. I don't want to be that lethargic guy who's just like there like a couch potato. 30 days in the hospital is a time where you could be productive. You could be accomplishing something. It's a time for great accomplishment. So I'm bringing some work with me, things that I couldn't necessarily do other times in the year, or things that I can focus on without being distracted. And I think that I can actually accomplish a very significant amount of things. So one thing is I didn't become religious until much later in my life, and I have some gaps in my education from not being religious until like my late teens. So I brought some children's workbooks on vocabulary, Jewish vocabulary, and specific details of something called diktuk, which is actually like enunciation of the words and the meaning of certain words. So I'm lacking this education. So I decided to get children's workbooks. This way, if I'm like, even if I have a fever, even if I'm not feeling 100%, I can do a kids level workbook and fill that gap in my education. So I brought a lot of these. I have a whole stack. I also do a local community directory in my neighborhood over here, and I really shouldn't be showing that, but I'm going to be hopefully making a lot of phone calls and possibly even selling ads and doing like actual work from the hospital. I can put together this directory while I'm off. I can get it done. Like, I don't have like a regular like work job that I have to be taking care of, work that I have to be doing. I could be doing this, and it's kind of like a hobby, and it helps bring in like a little extra income while I'm in the hospital. It's relatively easy work. I'm also bringing a lot of like prayer books and religious study items because again, I don't want to sit there and watch TV all day. But I'm bringing like a stack of Hebrew books and religious items so I can get some of those items, get some of those things done, as well as my prayer shawl and my tefillin. Again, this is all related to Jewish stuff. This is my when I wake up in the mornings. It's going to be very early in the morning. This is what I use for my prayers. I'm bringing this along as well, and I think I'm also going to bring like a small laptop. This way, I can research things that I don't necessarily want to. A phone is, even with a large screen, it's still kind of small, but you can feel good when you're working with a laptop. So I think I'm going to bring a laptop as well. I don't think I'm bringing anything else. I heard that people bring like coffee makers, and maybe like weightlifting sets, etc. Now again, I do plan on doing exercise, but I think it's a little bit of a schlep to have to bring all those items along. But again, these are the items that I'm bringing in terms of clothing, in terms of work, in order to allow myself to be productive, and I think that's pretty much everything. If you can think of something, please share it with me. Write a comment in the comment section below, and or just feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.